Greetings and salutations, and we're back with part 2 of round 3 of Time Attack at Cadwell Park. In this episode, we cover the qualifying rounds. It's going to be so exciting. Who's going to win? Find out in this episode. It's go hard or go home. The drift teams. I wish I had capacity. I need a bigger team because I can't do the show and Time Attack and the drift cars, but the drift car guys are so good, like so friendly. We need to go and speak to them. Not today. Maybe at Brands. We'll see how it goes. Let's keep moving and getting my steps in today. Yes. So as the racing Hondas come to an end, we thought we'll find the best seat in the house so we can get a high overview of the whole track at any given time to capture all the fantastic action. Now, as mentioned, Cadwell Park is situated a little bit differently, and therefore the rules differ slightly. Subsequently, teams are only allowed down to the race paddock at your allocated time to race. This means, as you have to cross the track to get down to the race paddock, you can't just come and go as you please. So once you're down there, you're kind of stuck down there until the end of the round. This means each team has to vacate the paddock once your round is over. So we thought we'll just stay in front of the calf, which seems to be a popular spot for spotting all the action. And that's where we are today. Oh, we can't wait. Let's see what happens. Wow. Look around with one of the, you know what?
On TV.
Hi, Mum. Okay, while we're here, where are your guys' cars? Ilya, where's your car?
In the garage in bits.
Why?
Because we're trying to improve it and make it super fast and super cool. Unfortunately, those things do take time, and it's just not ready. Simple as that. It's just not ready. It's motorsport. You're constantly waiting for parts. You're constantly relying on other people to do certain things, and sometimes they don't do it on time. And it's one of those. I mean, it could have been ready. We've been saying it before. They could have been both cars ready, but we didn't want to force it. So we're more happy to take this year sort of slow and out of the season and get more ready for next.
Because we've got some big Clio fans, like big Ilya racing fans from BiggieJDM. So hopefully we'll see what are you going to be at any of the later rounds, like Brands.
Hopefully. That's the plan, to get them built during the year and then obviously start testing and to see what the cars are going to be capable of. So realistically, towards the end of the season, last 3 rounds-ish, that's where you probably... I definitely don't want to do Donington and the Brands Hatch. Most likely the last 2.
Snetterton.
He wants Snetterton.
I think Snetterton gives us the biggest gap to the cars. And, I mean, mine's still the rusty hit it is now.
We'll come on to your car, Ian. Tell me a bit about yours.
So I've got the Micro. All carbon Micro. Span the rod bearings at Snetterton, the engine that I built.
So, was that why it was smoking, was it?
It's why I stopped.
Why you stopped, was it?
So currently building another 1500cc. So it should be going for like 400 horsepower with a built engine in the Micro. 1500cc.
Wow.
And then I'm also building my new car, which is a four-wheel drive Honda.
Really?
K24 turbo.
Wow.
And then with our sponsorship package, we've got engines to do like 800 horsepower.
Wow. Power.
Power.
Who you watching at the moment? Like, obviously, while you've been out, who's caught your eye?
Because
we know them all, so nobody. We're basically just kind of rooting for the people who still have engines working.
Yeah.
That's it. We kind of take the piss out of the older ones who
But definitely Andy, because blowing the engine up on Friday, going halfway down the country, he's going to get an engine, come back, fit it last night and be here today is
and he's probably had 2 hours sleep, if that.
He had like an hour's sleep, so
wow.
If he falls asleep down here and ends up in the tower barrier, like
that's why we want to catch.
Yeah. What do you think about Darkside?
No comments.
No comment. We know what other people's thoughts are. It's a simple case of, you know, they probably did misclass the car to start with,
right?
But they've been moved up, so it's a case of they're where they should be.
I mean, if you're asking how are they as a company, I guess they're good. I bought parts from them.
Fair play to them.
Delivers on time, good quality. So if you want to ask us about, we're not competing with them this year.
Okay.
So to us, it means nothing where they are, whatnot. But we heard all the controversies surrounding the whole who is where, what class, whatever. So
obviously round one they was in club, and then they got moved up to pro.
It is what it is, I guess.
They've got a car in every class, so right, so thank you to the guys from Howtech, Ilya and Eden. Right about now, the Pocket Rocket, good class. We've got A-Bar Racing coming out, we've got the Saxo coming out, we've got Fury Wars Sport in the S15, we've got Radistan, we've got Orcom, oh my gosh, Lord, we've got Laura from last season, we've got Liam who we need to watch as well. You've got J90 Racing, got the MNT Motorsports, you've got the Sirocco GT all coming out right about now. It's going to be quite fun. I cannot wait to see what's going on. Let's see. Pocket Rocket Clubman, Classic and Retro are going on the track now. Let's see what happens. Let's get the times. Okay, so on the track right now you've got Corley in the Fiesta, you've got York in this 205k swap, you've got Hamilton in the 197 Cup, you've got Roberts in the Clio 170, you've got J Biss making a comeback to Time Attack after the unfortunate of Snetterton. You've got Bucky, now he's got his gearbox fixed in his FK8. You've got Andy Gray in his 200SX, he's made it, built the engine within a day, I can't believe it. You got James in the Civic Type R, you got Stan in the MX-5, Oxby in the Saxo, Wilkinson in the Clio RS, Laura Tebbs in the Renault Clio, and right about now you can see the Turbo Technics coming out right out now. You've got Aldrich in the Mini Cooper, you've got Alan who you need to watch because he was fantastic Angle C. You've got York coming around now, Davis coming around now. Fantastic, let's see what happens. You got Gimbo in the Audi TT SCR, he's new to Time Attack this season, and over the way got A-Bar, you got Randall Stan, you got Dan Buckingham, we're right back now.
Unfortunately he's out, but we should be able to see it at round.
It's going to be absolutely. So now this is qualifying, so we need to see exactly what's going to happen here. Now what you have to remember, last season at Anglesey, Alan in that K-swap EK9 or EJ9 was very, very quick, very quick indeed. And we need to see how his performance, remember, all the dynamics of the tracks are different, so we need to see what's happen. We're not down the pit lane today, because I think we're at a more exciting part of the track, which is this corner here. So we're going to have to go fast on that straight and come to some kind of stop before they hit the corner. So we'll see.
Another casualty off the other session.
So right about now, J Biss has got the fastest lap. He's done a 1:58.6.
Swap the turbo, he's on full sand as well.
Now look at Yorkie right now, wow!
Big players, Hughes has also dropped out off Anglesey.
And here's J Biss, look how fast he looks! Woo! Yes, hey! Look how Jay took that corner, absolutely rapid, and then you got Andy Gray in the 14A. Wow. I can't believe he built that engine in one day. In one day. This time yesterday, that engine was in bits.
A 139.1.
Let's have a look. We've got Radu Stan. Wow. He looks
with his rebuilt MX-5.
He looks pretty quick in that TT.
1.8 there for him. And Robin with 48.0 and Gray is there with 144.
Where did he tip in?
Yeah, we have
right, and the yellow flags come out, so we'll see what's happening now. It's qualifying right about now. Andy York's got the fastest lap, he's just done a 139. Wow. Then calling the Fiesta ST, he's just done a 134. Andy Gray in the S15, can't believe he's got that car out. I can't believe it, he's just done a 144. So, J-Biss has done a 145. But remember, they're just warming up. Give it a couple minutes and we'll see who's got the fastest after that. Oh dear. So it seems like Jonathan James in the FK8, I was talking to him and he's just got all the car graffitied by independent painter. Not lacquered yet, but it's looking fantastic and I think he's just come off the track. Anyone who doesn't know Jonathan James, he has a Subaru WRX STI which had problems at Sletterton, so now they're racing the FN2. So sorry if I said FK81, but yeah, they're in the FN2 and apparently he's come off the track. Don't know what's happening, but I hope it's okay and I hope he gets out to compete. He's a very serious driver. Let's see what happens. Right, so the session has restarted. We don't know what's happened yet to Avar Racing and Jonathan James, but he's out now. We don't know what's happened. As we can see, we can't see all of the track, but they were back out, leading by Radu Stan. Yorkie's just got 139.100 time, which I think is a lap record for Classic and Retro at Cadwell. Let's see what happens as I come around the track.
And that's kind of the norm, and you just
coming around first is Radu Stan in the MX-5, followed by Rashan in the Audi TT. He looks very quick in the Audi TT. Let's see what happens. Let's see who gets through qualifying.
The scales as it comes along.
And then we've got the Saxo.
Thereabouts.
Wow, followed by Craig from that. We've got Laura Krebs.
It's like it's okay to get new technology, but you've got to keep the look.
We've got Dan Buchan in the FK8.
You know, the vibe of the old car. Stick it on top, and that's always really cool to see.
And they got Fury in the S14.
Just maybe start pushing. I can see Connor at 56. He did have to push you, so let's see what he does on his flying lap. I did not know that. I saw it on your
TCR. As well. Laura's doing fantastic.
TCR, but it's not. And then we looked at it, it's not.
MMT, and we've got Yorkie, he's just on a normal lap. We've got J-Biss who's coming up. Look at Jay.
43, which I mean that's a very story, isn't it? Right now.
Right, let's see the scores on the doors. We've got Andy York still on a 138, 415. We've got Rashan, who's just got the fastest lap in his class. We've got Stan on a 142. You've got Alan in that case-swapped Civic, 140, also on a 142 with like a 100th of a second behind Stan. You've got Andy Grays on a 143. You've got Dan Buckingham who's also done a 143. You've got J-Biss who's just done a 145. And Roberts who's on the 175 Clio, he's done a 145 as well. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So there's 33 seconds left off the session. Dan's coming over right now.
Busy track right now.
We've got Laura coming over.
So personal best there.
So Rashan got the fastest in his group with a 1:41.397. That is absolutely mental. You got Stan who did a 1:41.917, but still not enough to get Yorkie. You got Andy Gray with a 1:43 in a Cascan Retro. Absolutely fantastic. Crawley with a 1:43 as well. Dan Buchanan 1:43. Robertson a 1:44. Jay Bisson a 1:45. Everyone's done fantastic. Remember, it's just qualifying right back now. Need to wait for the final. Fantastic bit of racing from Classic Retro, Pocket Rocket. Let's go. Right, and they're coming out. You've got Garage 24 Motorsport. All coming out. You've got the Beamer again. You've got the Paddock crew. You've got Christian Hayes. You've got Osborne. Sorted out as well. All the alive. You've got Luke Cahorn in the Opal. You've got Andy coming out. Andy Grady. You've got Craig Cotton in the Mitsubishi Evo 6 on the back of them. You've got Delano racing. That Ibiza is absolutely rapid. We're going to see what happens. So let's see what the score. This is going to be interesting. I'm so glad that Osborne Racing has got his car out fixed. I know he was having issues with it before. So let's see what happens. You've got Volkov came out first of all. You've got Woodhouse in the Golf GTI. You got Parkin in the Audi TT. You got Rick O'Connell, Garage 24 Motorsport. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live. Anyway, you've got Mitchell in the BMW M3. You've got Cahill in the 320D. Osborne in the Evo 6.
Oh, he just popped into the pits very quickly.
Christian Holmes in the Clio. You've got Summers in the Citroen Saxo. Kate Horn in the Opel Astra. You got Ernie in the BMW 335i. You've got Fletcher in the Astra GSI. Taylor in the Mitsubishi Evo 7. And you've got King in the Seat Leon. First four coming fat around. Look at that TT dark side. And he's followed by Volkov. You've got Luke Woodhouse in the GTI, followed by Rick O'Connell in the Mitsubishi Evo. Let's see what happens. You've got Michael Osborne. Now look how fast this Evo is. Wow.
Which is good. So 140.
You've got Mitchell in the M3, and then followed by Holmes, followed by the Saxo. Wow, you've got Andy Grady in the Mitsubishi Evo 9. That's one to watch. Absolutely rapid.
Yeah, no, he's
Got the Astra GSI coming over here. Got Ren in the W.
Let's see whether he's got those.
Got Craig Cotton in the Tommy Mackinnon. King in the Seat Leon. Cahill.
They don't exist anymore.
Absolutely rapid.
Yeah.
Got Dean Taylor going a bit slower than usual.
But they did look really
But don't worry about that.
What's on the car? Yeah.
We all know Dean likes to come out last and then floor it.
They look very cool.
And you got Kate Horn in the GSI Astra. Sorry, VXR
Now
to be
we
correct.
have our drivers.
Parking in that Audi TT. He's already done a 140. Very fast. Wow! That was fast going into that corner. Dark side. We got Volkov. We got Rick coming out. He sorted out that misfire in the car. Got Woodhouse in the GTI. It's going to be exciting. Let's see who's coming around now. That looks like Osborne's car. He's coming around now. Michael Osborne on a flying lap. Wow! Look at Michael Osborne. He saw whatever was problem out with that car earlier.
Okay, it looks like everyone's slightly wrapped up with their headlights on.
Parker's just done a 133 in the Audi TT, dark side. Andy Grady. Wow! You got Summers in the Saxo VTR.
Is already pretty quick car.
Wow! And you got Fletcher in the GSI.
Quicker in that dark side.
This looks very fast. This looks very fast, but I think dark side just on the 133. And you got Craig Cotton.
2 seconds to 2 and a bit seconds faster. Wow.
Let's see what happens now. Got Cape Horn. Wow. Right, he's doing a flying lap. Come on, Dino! Dean Taylor. And something is absolutely smoking diesel out of the back of Cahill's 35. Wow! Volkov goes for motorsport. Someone's got DPF problems. No, it's not a laughing matter, it's actually quite serious. So hopefully we'll get it sorted out. Wow, look at Woodhouse and the GTI.
In time attack these days are 4 cylinders of some variation.
Parking in the Audi TT's just for
You're looking at that TT.
I know, I told you, Tom. I told you how that TT is absolutely rapid.
Yeah.
Dark side.
Yeah, right, mate.
It's crazy. Wow.
Video, cheers for
You
that.
like it, mate? Yeah, thank you very much, mate. So you're with Dark Side team, are you?
Yeah, I've only just got here, so I've
Yeah?
not seen all yet.
Oh yeah, no, you're welcome. Wait till the next one.
Yeah.
Wait till the next one. Yeah, see you in a bit, buddy.
Some probably indicative.
We got Dark Side Racing coming up. It's fantastic. Let's see what happens.
Mitsubishi Evo 6, 135.5 there, so pretty quick. Car number 998, Andy Grady.
We got Mitchell in the M3. Green Cotton on a flying lap.
6.0 there in best
And we got
average.
King right behind him in the Leon.
Volkov 136.6. And then we have number 47, Luke Woodhouse in the Volkswagen
Let's see
GTI.
what happens. Let's see what happens.
Was Luke?
We got Dean Taylor driving racing.
Maybe he was. No, but
Qualified. Wow! Look how fast! Look how fast that Audi. Oh my gosh! Dark Side Developments.
close for the second spot in the club two-wheel drive.
We got Rick O'Connell.
Currently they're fighting for 4th.
Let's see some scores on the doors. You got parking with a 133. That's faster than anybody. 2 seconds faster than anybody. We got Rick O'Connell in the Mitsubishi Evo 6. Andy Grady in the Evo 9 with a 136. That's still blowing DPF smoke. He needs to come off.
Luke Woodhouse, Luke Kingsford.
Andy Grady right behind him. Who's driving behind that, I feel for them. Got a Volkov with it also on a 136.
So that experience.
Osborne Motorsport also, well, Osborne's on a 137, but remember, it is just qualifying.
Headlights on it was
Glano,
so Stuart Summers is going to be on a flyer now.
man, that Audi TT is rapid.
Shortly, and I have a feeling it might
We've got Rick O'Connell on a flying lap. Rick is quick. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. So I clapped on that. You should have just heard Alexander Volkov in the R35 GTR screaming up that straight. It sounded fantastic, but right about now coming around now. Volkov is just 135.222. Osborne. Woohoo!
red flag.
I thought he was going to drag the handbrake then. Get around the corner, but red flag, he's off. Wearing in that 335i, which was smoking, is out. Summers in the Citroen Saxo's out. The red flag's come out, we don't know why. Dark Side, man. I mean, it's just a qualifying. We need another conversation with them because I want to know how they're tuning those diesel cars.
A non-contact sport.
I really don't know. And the red flags come out.
Trying so hard, do really, really fast.
And the recovery trucks come out. We don't know what's happened.
Make mistakes and stuff. It's not like, you know, somebody tapped them or whatever. Like you might get in wheel-to-wheel racing. It's just that people are trying.
So here are the scores on the doors for the qualifying rounds for the club 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive of round 3 at Cadwell Park. In first place on a 133.309, way out in front, we've got Scott parking in the Audi TT with Dark Side Developments. In second place on a 135.482, we have Luke Woodhouse in a VW Golf GTI with Area Motorsports. In third place place on the 136.105, we have Luke Catehorn. In third place on the 136.105, we have Luke Catehorn in the Vauxhall Astra with Midnight Motorsport with Dark Slide. In fourth place on the 138.015, we have Johnny Fletcher in the Vauxhall Astra GSI with Team Drinza. In fifth place on the 138.635, we have Stuart Summers in the Citroen Saxo with a live tuning. In sixth place on the 140.179, we have Christian Holmes in the Renault Clio with Custom SMC Racing. In seventh place on the 142.026, we have Hayden Kin in the Seat Leon. In eighth place on the 142.349, right behind Caden we have Thomas Mitchell in the BMW M3. In ninth place on the 204.677, we have Neil Waring, BMW 335i with Financial Mistake. And finally in 10th place on the 217.983, we have Jonathan Cahill in the BMW 330D with Outcast Panda Crew. Onto the Club 4-wheel drive, and I'm telling you, it's a marginal gap between the top three, but in first place it's business as usual with Alexander Volkov in the Nissan GTR R35 on a 135.221 with Volkov Motorsports. In second place, just 100 tenths a second behind Alexander Volkov on a 135.353, we have Michael Osborne in the Mitsubishi Evo 6 with Osborne Motorsports. In third place, with a couple hundred tenths a second behind Michael Osborne on a 135.589, we have Rick O'Connell in the Mitsubishi Evo 6 with Garage 24 Motorsport. In fourth place on a 136.057, we have Andy Grady in the Mitsubishi Evo 9 with GR Performance. In fifth place on a 137.442, we have Dino Taylor in the Mitsubishi Evo 7 with Delano Build Racing. And finally, in sixth place on a 142.304, we have Craig Cotton in the Mitsubishi Evo 6. That's the scores on the doors. On to the Pro Class. That last session of Club 2-wheel drive, Club 4-wheel drive ended on the red flag. We don't know what's happened, we'll find out shortly, but now it's time for the Club Pro Extreme classes to come out, and I'm telling you, I can't wait to see Norris Designs. Now, I think Luke Sedge is in Japan still, for what I know. It looks like they're in Japan from their Instagram, but we don't know, we never know. Like, you know, could just fly in a helicopter, get first place with the NSX. We don't know, but we'll soon see who comes around the track. So right about now I can hear some revolutions in the paddock. I probably need to get another battery very, very shortly. I'm trying to be sparse with what I have. So let's just go. Let's just wait and see what happens. I can't wait for this. I'm looking at Yum Yum Racing. Yum Yum Racing, I love that car. I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. Looking at Rob Boston, remember he already won 2 cups at Anglesey. And we need to see Dark Side in the RS3. I can't wait to see what's going on. Let's just see. Let's just save a bit of battery. We'll go from there. Right, let's go.
Tires then.
The first Jeanette, we've got Doward. Oh my lord, we've got Chris Cherry coming out. We've got Cheltenham who's coming out as well. We've got Riverside Racing who's coming. Oh my lord, who's next? We've got Amazing Performance in the back. We should have Yum Yum Racing. We've got Dark Side. What about Yum Yum Racing in the middle? And we've got Simon Norris.
The result, it's actually made this year
Rob
particularly
Boston.
interesting because now we have a bit of a tyre.
This is going to be absolutely crazy. I cannot wait. People who I'm watching Chris Cherry, I'm watching Colin Doward, I'm watching Rob Boston, and we're watching Yum Yum Racing as well. Who's going to win?
So Club Pro and Pro.
Remember, it's just qualifying, but people are going to prove a point, and because there's some big players on the track right now, and even though it's not the final yet, I feel people need to prove a point.
And then we
So,
have Pro Extreme, which is basically
yeah, let's see.
book. Look at this, like Except Pro Extreme.
Right, they've all done the first lap right now, so we've got Barrett coming around in the Ginetta 35 in one of the Ginettas that are on the track right now. Wow, popping and banging, look at, wow, look at that other Ginetta, look at Rob Boston in that Ginetta. banging. These games so fast. And here's Darwin in the Mitsubishi Evo 9. Wow. And you got Chris Cherry in the Evo 5. Wow. Woohoo!
131, there we go.
Yeah, 131 already, and he said the car is the
Wow. But Rob Boston already's in a 135. Got a Young Racing in the Noble.
Chris Cherry, 129.2. So we're now dipping into the 20s. So that sounds quick.
Chris Cherry's just on a 129. Oh my gosh. And here we go. Dark side in the Audi RS3. Look at Rob Boston. Oh my gosh.
There we go, Ben Robinson.
And you wouldn't think they're the standard factory brakes which came with the Ginetta with the car. I'm telling you, you wouldn't think. They're so precise.
Josh Barrett, Ben Robinson. Again, very different machines. I mean, it's a real
Sorry, I'll say that again. Correction, it was Griffiths who got the 131 in the Ginetta G35. Cherry did just done a 129. So that was absolutely quick for qualifying. Chris Cherry got Colin Darwin with a 131. Robinson 139. You got John at Riverside Racing, he's just done a 149 as well. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We've got the safety car out right now.
I was going to say maybe the wing mirrors. No, the wing mirrors aren't. Like, what banal little thing.
Something's happened, so you've got the red and the white flag at the moment. It's just come out, so the driver's taking it easy. Let's see what happens. Right, so they've restarted and the drivers has done the first lap. You should hear Rob Boston going up that straight in that K-swap Ginetta. I'm telling you, that is repping it for the Jap cars, or Jap engines should I say. And here's Simon Norris just taking it slow. We'll wait for Rob Boston to come around this corner. You got Griffiths first of all coming in the other Ginetta. Wow.
Colin Dorn setting the fastest finish straight speed trap of anyone. 136.3
But now you got Boston.
There we go.
Just taking it slow.
With a personal best sector 2, sector 3, and final speed trap 129.8
It's Chris Cherry. Wow! Chris Cherry.
Lift and coast.
Yeah, that's
And you got Ben.
Yeah.
so you know the faster you go, obviously the more air you are generating, and it's not still slow either.
Well, you got Colin Darwin in the Mitsubishi Evo. That's also quick.
Yeah.
And you got Kershaw in the Fezzer.
It's like, you can probably take this flat if you're in a slower car.
Chose to the 128, and now Simon Norris is on a flying lap. I want to see what times he's going to do right now. Look at Norris.
Lap time.
Wow!
128.3.
Look at him, he just went around that corner with ease. You think he's a big car, but look how this just went back. Because it's carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
9 personal best there for
Darwood just has beat Cherry with a 128. 400ths of a second in front of Cherry right now. Norris just at a 125. Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
quick. Simon Norris.
Rob Boston covered in grass there, so he's.
Oh wow. The RS3. And I think Simon Norris has just done another lap record. Norris is just absolutely crazy. We've got Ben Robinson coming round on a flying lap.
121.3 in the Gen V.
That's crazy. Norris just did a 125.095. Wow. Colin Darwin 128.394. Chris Cherry 128.861. It's going to be close between those two. Simon Norris. Woo. Woo.
132.4 there from Ben Robinson, personal best there for him, which is also a lap.
We've got Kershaw coming round now in the Turbo Cadwell Fiesta.
Oh, Rob Boston with, yeah.
So yeah, this is and I wonder if they're going to
Boston's just taking it easy. We don't know why, but I think he's just taking it easy. We'll see. There's about 4 minutes of the session left. I know people are waiting till the last few minutes, and then boof. What a qualifying lap for Time Attack. It's been crazy. Wow. Rob Boston. Rob Boston's on a 144, so that's his personal best for this track. Simon Norris. What should I say? What can you say?
I don't think that, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a problem with the car.
I don't know.
He is set a faster sector 2 than anyone else.
Rob Boston's just got a 125.0. Oh my gosh! Rob Boston's just got Norris.
Is out of the car at the moment.
Ooh, Rob Boston. Wow. Oh my, right at the last minute as well. So Rob Boston got 125.064. Norris got 125.095. Oh my lord, like it went down to a tenth of a second.
That's the one that really determines the winner and awards the most points.
So here are the scores on the doors for the Pro Class, Club Pro and Pro Extreme for round 3 for the qualifying at Cadwell Park. Starting with the Club Pro, up in first place, marginally in front of Josh Barrett, we have on a 132.456, the one and only Ben Robinson with Yo-Yo Racing in the Noble M12. In second place, marginally behind on a 132.733, we have Josh Barrett in a Caterham 620R with Barrett Racing. In third place on a 133.204, we have Scott Parkin in the Audi RS3 with Darkside Developments. In fourth place on a 153.678, we have Kershaw in the Ford Focus with Turbo Technics. And finally, in fifth place on a 154.880, we have Roman Grendel in the VW Scirocco TCR with Motor City Performance. Over to the Pro Class, on a 128.122, we have the one and only Chris Cherry in the Mitsubishi Evo 5 with Cherry Racing, also on a 128. In second place, it's a fighting battle between these two. It's Colin Darwood in the Mitsubishi Evo 6. In third place on a 129.406, we have Simon Griffiths in the Ginetta G55 with Innovation Racing. And finally, in fourth place on a 149.617, we have Bradley John in the Mitsubishi Evo 9 with Riverside Racing. And finally, for the Pro Extreme, putting on a show for the crowd. This may as well have been the same times. In first place on a 125.064, we have Rob Boston in the Ginetta G55 with RBR Tegra Racing. And in second place on a 125.095, we have Simon Norris in the Mitsubishi Evo 9 SWB with Norris Designs. That's his scores on the doors. We can't wait for the final. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And it's qualifying, all to play for. I need to go get another battery.
Pro Extreme, Club 2-wheel drive, Club 4-wheel drive.
Right, we're walking up right now. We're walking up. We found him. Finally. One over Chris Cherry. Listen, did you just see him on the track? Did you just see what happened? Did you see it? Oh my gosh, Chris. Mine. What was that? That was rapid.
I was trying anyway, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I seem to go alright.
Talk me through that.
Just seem to get on with the track. I'm loving it. Good weather for it as well.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, you got
wow. That was a bit free space as well, which is good. So
I mean, you got a 128 there, right?
Right.
That was absolutely quick.
Cool.
Like, obviously it was a battle between you and Colin, but like literally both of you were just battling.
Yeah, it's close, eh?
Colin right there, yeah. How are you from last season? Sorry, how are you from Anglesey? Has anything changed or?
I've got petrol in it instead of diesel this time.
Petrol instead of diesel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not much else.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough time between rounds.
Yeah.
Because it was that short, so we couldn't really do anything anyway. So
Yeah.
it seems to be going all right.
Yeah, that's cool, man. We've got one more question for you. Can I borrow your car for the weekend?
Am I allowed to swear on this?
We love, please go, we love him. We love him, we love him, we love him, we love him.
Nice,
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, man.
Take it easy, right? See you in a bit. Wow. Wow. Rashan. Yes. That looked good.
It did look good.
You were quick. I think you came first in qualifying for your class, right?
Yeah, first in class, third overall, yeah.
Yeah, let's come over here, let's come over here. It's first in your class, third overall.
Yeah.
Talk me through it.
So I did have like 2 out laps just to get a feel of the car.
Yeah.
I had 1 push lap.
Yeah.
And that was quick.
Yeah.
But then my second push lap, the gearbox overheated.
Right.
So I couldn't push again, and then ABS went. So I tried to go for another push lap.
Yeah.
But unfortunately the car just didn't allow me to
Yeah.
go. But we've still got 1 more, so hopefully fingers crossed.
That was quick. Well, do you think we'll see you on the podium then?
Fingers crossed, if the car allows me to, I should be on the podium.
Yeah. Oh, we're rooting for you. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, and we'll see you in the final. Thank you very much. Right, we need to have a conversation with these diesel tuners right now, because that Audi TT is absolutely rapid. My gosh. My gosh. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dark side. Right, we need to talk to somebody. Wow, look at this again. Let's sorry. You right, mate?
Alright.
Need a conversation. Who's tuning these cars?
Tom, our tuner, is not here today, but he's tuned all 3 of these, yeah.
Wow. That is absolutely, that Audi TT straight at the back, 133.
Yeah, Scott's pretty comfortable in that, but
yeah,
this is pretty hard to get the most out of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty, you don't get a lot of feel from this, you've just got to believe in it.
Right.
The TT, you can feel the grip.
Because when I was interviewing the chap at Anglesey, you've got 1 map on this, right? You're using 1 map. It's not switchable maps.
No.
What you've got is what you've got, and that's it.
Yeah.
Is that going to change at any point?
I think we might work on engine. If we're going to do this a bit more, we might work on engine and get a bit more power out of it. Yeah, we'll see.
A lot of people are looking at you, and I think it's bringing out the competition with the rest of the classes. So
well, we can't make it too easy for people.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
Nice
I've got my eye on that TT.
Yeah, sweet. Well,
I've got my eye on it.
While everything's going quicker than this,
yeah. Cheers, pal. Wow. Wow. And unfortunately, that's as much time as we have in this episode. Yes, I know everybody wants to see what happened in the final, but I assure you, there's still some awesome content to come. We speak to some more of the race teams after a breathtaking qualifying round, and then we feature the final. Stay with us, always BiggieJDM. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Biggie said, big up yourself. If you can't be good, be careful. Drive safe on the road. Tell somebody that you love them before you go to bed. Biggie who, Biggie what, Biggie where? It's BiggieJDM. Tell a friend. See you then.